I'm at the Plaza Azteca. I forgot they have a trivia night here on Tuesday nights. Trivia night at the Azteca, boss. Yes, sir. Vegan burrito. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. Perfect. And I'll just take a small regular margarita. Frozen. Thank you, sir. I can't drink a lot. My tooth. Ever since they put a fill in my tooth or whatever it is doing cavity, man, my mouth been hurting in the middle of the night. I wake up. It take me a whole hour to get back to sleep, man. I be doing all kinds of stuff, eating cloves and doggone taking a peppermint tea bag. I be taking aspirin. Sometimes I take freaking Tylenol. So I know I really can't be drinking a lot, knowing that might happen later on. So yes, sir. So I gotta drink something, kind of chilling. So yeah, so I'm gonna sit there and chill, and just drink something light today. Then maybe once my tooth start acting the way it should act, then maybe I'll get a little something, something. How y'all doing? Thanking heaven for your opportunity to be able to see you guys. Y'all gotta check out Choo Choo and Quan. CHOCHOX Quan, QUAN. Y'all gotta check this out. It's hilarious, yo. It's hilarious. I'm gonna throw a couple up on my page when I put this up. Man, Choo Choo and Quan is hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Other than that, just came from Saks doing a little shopping. I'm gonna have a little issue at where I'm working at now. I'm gonna go ahead on and put this down. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna go ahead on and talk about this now. So I started working at this unnamed school, and it was like I went there a couple of times, and I was doing a pretty good job. And all of a sudden, he was like, "Well, would you like to work here all the time?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not sure. I'm gonna, kind of move around a little bit, different places, different schools." So she was like, "Yeah." So then they hit me up on the text, the other joint, Kelly Services, and they said, "Well, do you want to work till the end of December?" No, first it was November. They was like, and I said, "All right, cool." And then I was like, "All right, do you want to work till the end of December?" I'm like, all right, because they say they like me there and whatsoever. So, you know, the principal was like, "Oh yeah, we really like you here. We really like you." Well, now it looks like I done worn my welcome out. Why? Let's talk about why I think that I've worn my welcome out at this particular school. And I mean, it was all because maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I'm being too kind, it ain't because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I do the job, I do above and beyond what I do when I work there. So I don't think it's that. I don't know what it is, but the staff don't want to say hi half the time. Now I be walking in. Some people like, "How you doing? How you doing?" Some people it is hi, hi. Really, it's like that. Okay. So I think what it is that I'm being too kind to the kids. They're used to yelling at the kids and counting down and clapping fingers and doing all kinds of craziness. And it's not even cool, man. I was really on the verge of really like, man, maybe I should report what's going on. I said, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on working, do what I'm supposed to do. So then one time I went into this class, because they just have like indoor recess, right? So when they have indoor recess, the class is stay in their classroom. All the classes that come out, they stay in the classroom. Like the day was a rainy day. But it really would stop raining, but it was still wet outside, so it didn't make no sense to bring them outside into the wet. So the principal's coming down the hall, and I was about to talk to her about something totally different about what I asked to talk about maybe 2, 3 days ago, and I never got a response. Yo, can we sit down and talk? You know what I mean? And then I decided to go and give me some air because I had been in the room for a while, in the lunchroom. I need to get some air. So as I walked to the air, she come around. I saw her, I was about to turn around and say something. I said, you know what? That's all right. I wasn't sure where she was going. Next thing you know, by the time I get to the door, she's standing behind me. She was like, I'm just looking to see if we're going to have recess outside. I said, well, it's not raining. Little puddles of water out there. But I said, the main problem is going to be that all the slides are wet. The jungle gym is wet. The swing's going to be wet. The grass, a little bit of, they don't really have grass. I think it's rubber stuff. That's going to be wet. And if somebody fall, it's just going to get wet. And even though it might not be cold outside, it's still a way to catch something real quick. Because kids will pick up germs in a minute. That's one of been my concerns since I've been there. Not really, really. I try to stay away from kids when it comes to germs. But so far, I think heaven I've been cool, right? So I was like, all right, cool. We doing that. So I go back in, and one of the classes came in, and like I said, normally when I go to the recess classes in the afternoon, they have me go to recess classes in the afternoon. One day I was just happening, they was in there drawing, so I said, well, let me draw too. Anytime I see kids drawing, I'm drawing. Even when I was at Cedarbrook Elementary School, I drew some pictures. They still hung them on the wall, right? I kept one of my pictures I did Cedarbrook. The other one of his classes, Miss, I forgot her name, it's been so long since I've been there. She put the picture up on the class. I did a drawing of the kids sitting down at the table whatsoever, and then she liked it, and she put it up on the locker, right? So, drawing. So, keep that in mind. So one day I go into class, and it was drawing. So I drew this guy named, little child name, I can't tell you his name. I drew his picture, and he drew me. I think I showed it on my Facebook page, or whatever page, what we drew each other, right? It was cool. After that, everybody in the class, all the kids, can you draw me? Can you draw me? Can you draw me? I don't know. So the day before, I'm like, nah, I don't feel like drawing because I don't know if just interrupting the class, but really it's recess. I'm not sure I was supposed to be doing recess. Like, if I was outside with recess, I just got to make sure the kids ain't swinging all over the place, all kinds of stuff being dangerous. That's all I do. So in the classroom, I'm not really worried about that. What you want me to do? They playing. It's a classroom. Let them play. They playing around in the classroom, right? All right, cool. That's what that is. So, bam, bam, bam. So yesterday I went to the classroom again, and I drew these three young ladies. I drew them, again, elementary school. I say young ladies, I mean little girls. And I drew them, and they drew me. I didn't get my pictures from them that they drew me, but I think they got the picture I drew of them. I wanted to take a picture of it. So tomorrow I'm going to go get a picture of it and look at it. So, one day I talked to her, and we was talking about something, and I let her know I play guitar and stuff, right? And I said, maybe one day I can play for the kids. She was like, that would be great. Now, this is text message. When I come in the next days or whatever, she like I never said nothing to her about anything. She don't mention it. She don't like, when you going to play? Never say anything. As long as it's texting, it's like this, that, this, that, this, that. Once we get in person, it's like, we never even text. We never even said anything. It's really crazy, man. It's really weird. So, today, it's a little girl, little lady. And, I like to draw them. I like to go ahead and give them a little draw. Whatsoever. Thank you, sir. I'm in. And I like to give them a little draw. I draw them. And I did have some sport, but the young lady took it. Not your fault. She took it. Yeah, she took it by accident. Thank you, sir. Hold on. I was just seeing my grades and trying to find a place for my hat, right? So, all right, let's get back to the story. So today, like I said, the young lady was sitting at the table. I said, I'm going to draw her. So I was drawing it. Now, the way the process is, the class come in. They eat for a half hour, but 10 minutes before they get ready to leave, we start cleaning the table, start collecting the trash, clean the table down, all that stuff, for getting ready for the next group of people that come in. For the next group of class that come in, right? So sometimes they taking their time. Sometimes they don't eat everything. They throw away a lot of food, man. A lot of hungry people out there. I guess, I don't know what to do. They should put it in a recycle bin and give it to people who are less fortunate and let them eat it, man. Shoot. Anybody can be out there hungry one day and want to eat anything. But kids will be throwing it away. So I got that. Whatever. So after I didn't know she was the other lady that be running the lunchroom, I didn't know she was getting ready to shut it down so fast. 'Cause I wanted to give it to the young lady. I wanted to get in front of the people and say, look, who y'all think this is, right? But they was already up in line, so they all get in line. They all lined up, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I said, well, I said, Jeff, she said, so I grabbed him. I said, do me a favor, y'all, look. I just drew this picture. Tell me who you think it is. And he was like, it's such and such, it's such and such, it's such and such. I said, no, it's her. And she came and got it. Because she had the big giant boots on. That's why I drew it, because she had these big giant boots on. Like big Uggs. And I drew the picture because of her. Because she had the boots on. So, all right, what I may have done, they already had the class lined up. And then here I am, talking about, hey, look at this picture. And all of a sudden, the class is not lined up anymore, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So then the next period, here comes the principal, and she comes into the lunchroom. So our children was settling down, know what they were doing. I turned them down, and I was starting to draw the picture of somebody else. And all of a sudden, she was like, I need you to supervise the tables. I don't want you drawing pictures. Now, I didn't put two and two together, but I guess that's what it was. Two and two together was, I must have messed up that whole scenario by having the kids come and give them, yeah, Roger again, having fun with the kids. They don't want to have fun with the kids. They want to yell at the kids all day. That's all you want to do. So, that's it. The process is to yell at the kids all day. Now, work with me. This is what I'm looking at, because I might not be the smartest guy on the planet, but I'm pretty intelligent. I have a pretty high IQ. You know what I mean? That's pretty obvious. Because I'm the narcissist. All right, cool. So I said to myself, maybe I'll ask them one day, why do you think that the children misbehave every day? Every day, the children get out of pocket and they start getting loud. They go through this mantra. Clap once if you see me, clap twice if you want to go to the movies, clap 3 times if you want to do a Rain Man. I mean, Running Man. That's not really what they say. I'm not saying. It's foolishness to me. Because you always got to go through a ritual. Because I've been there for almost 2 months now. And they do the same thing every time. And if they're really bad, y'all be running around, put your heads down the table, all this stuff, all this prison stuff, right? All this prison stuff. I'm like, yo. I was wondering to myself, why do these kids, the children, come in here every day? They do the same thing every day. They get loud, they yell. Every day. Every single day. I don't give a class. Unless it's a class I deal with. Because when I bring a class to the lunchroom, they behave themselves. Right? So, before I go in there and decide I don't want to be there anymore, I think I share this. But here's the reality of it. I don't like people twisting me. You gonna be with it or you're not gonna be with it. Or just talk to me as a man. Look, Raj or whatever, Mr. Holland, what are you with? That wasn't a good idea that you did that. Something like that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a grown man. I can take it. I can take it. The problem is, I come in every day and I'm clean. I'm not bragging about what I have. I'm wearing the same thing I would wear at work if I was still accepted. I wouldn't wear this Burberry. Wouldn't do that. But he just called me fly guy when I was working with Sucker. Because I like clothes. I'm coming dressed. I'm not coming in and then when I get off work, I ain't got to worry about going home and changing. I might do something after that. So you just call me Fly Guy. Unfortunately, some demographics and some people don't like the fact that I come in dressed every day and smelling good every day. Don't like it. Some days they say hi. And you know how some people say hi, but they don't really mean hi. You say, how you doing? I don't know. I don't know. Look, you better off just saying, look, I'd rather not have to say hi to you. Don't front, because for me, there's a couple people I ain't speak to in there, because I know they haters. I know that's how they roll. I don't even bother. Don't say nothing. If I ain't feeling you, I ain't feeling you. Again, I'm a 63-year-old man, right? I have no time to be playing with kids. I ain't no time to be playing with adults that act like children. I ain't got no time for that. I'm gonna get my paper. And here's somebody come from making $100,000 a year. Here's somebody come from making $100,000 a year for the last maybe 10 years of my life. And here, even if I can make more, I wouldn't want to make more. I'm making more than the principal anybody else in there. Or used to. That's not a bragging point. I'm just saying. For 36 years. So let's just keep it real.